The Isaiah Factor Uncensored starts right now.
And welcome to the Factor Uncensored. Thanks for joining us tonight. Now, we begin with quite the Factor follow-up. Get ready for this one. You may remember this baby daddy on a mission to populate the whole damn world. Kyle Gordy, you see him there, is a biological father to more than 4 dozen children around this country. Now, the last time he was here on The Factor, he shared how he made a career out of selling his own sperm to women, to parents out there. He's still on that path, but he hit a road bump during an overseas trip. Gordy says he was stopped in a Fiji airport after he says workers suspected he was there to spread his seed even further. Take a look.
So they stopped me, and immigration said, hey, you're going to Auckland. We need to call immigration in New Zealand. And I'm like, okay, like what's going on? And so they called them, and they got an immigration officer on New Zealand on the phone, and the officer was asking me some questions. Pretty much she was like, so what's your reason for coming to New Zealand today? And I said, I'm going for tourism, and then, I'm going to visit here, here, and here. And she said, do you have any like hotels lined up? And I said, I'm going to be staying at the Marriott with a friend, and the other places I'm kind of just going to get day by day, seeing where I'm going to be at. So that was fine, I guess. And then she said, is there any other reasons you're coming? And then I said, that's pretty much it. Those are the only reasons. And there's some other stuff in between there, like how much money you can spend or whatever. So I think they want to make sure I can afford it. So I said, yeah, I have like my credit cards. But they were also asking what other reasons. And she asked a few times. And I'm like, okay. And I just, okay, I didn't think much of it. I'm like, are they trying to ask if I'm a sperm donor? Because maybe they know. I didn't think they knew at first because they never told me. So I said, no, that's pretty much the only reason. And then she got off the phone, then she went to ask somebody, and then she's like, okay, I'm sorry to inform you, but we're not going to be able to let you into the country. And I said, why? It's because, we just got some emails and some, your online presence. It makes us believe that you're coming here for another reason that you didn't tell us today or something like that. And
so simply they Googled you, right?
I believe people told them about me. And, I believe the people are saying he's coming here to donate sperm, which is legal. It's completely legal to what I'm doing. It's no law against it, even in New Zealand.
Why would they tell you no?
They didn't tell me. They just said, I believe the honest reason why they didn't let me in was because I didn't admit that I was also coming there to donate sperm, but I don't believe I have to. I'm like, why would I have to admit this? But people,
you're not going there to commit a crime. Donating sperm is perfectly legal, right?
It's perfectly legal for me to do it, just like it's legal here, just like it's legal when I went to Europe. And it's perfectly legal what I'm doing. I'm not charging anything. I covered it out of my own pocket, all the money. So pretty much, I think the reason why I was denied was because I didn't admit to it. Like when she asked, what other reasons are you coming here? I probably should have said, yes, I'm a sperm donor, but it's completely legal. There's nothing wrong with me doing it. And I believe that was it. I don't believe it was more so just people hating on me and saying this or that, because I believe if I was upfront and honest and told them, yes, but they never asked me if I was a sperm donor. They just said, like, they obviously knew, because they said online presence, but they never, if they said and been like, are you a sperm donor? I would have been like, yes, I am, but they never asked. And so that's why I believe I was rejected. So pretty much I had to stay in Fiji airport for like 16 hours, fly back to America. I called the embassy today. They said I should apply. I told them about my story. They said, it's the right thing to do to apply for a tourist visa. Just get a visa. It takes a few days. But I also hired a lawyer, and the lawyer is going to try to reverse the decision, because I also had some of my women in New Zealand I'm going to help. They're talking to the lawyer, and they're going to give like a statement saying, yes, he's coming here to help us. But I think it doesn't really matter, because, when you go to New Zealand and you're going for a tourist, I think it's also, let's say if a guy goes to date women or he hooks up with a random woman in New Zealand, like, why do I need to reveal, I say to immigration, if I'm a sperm donor, if the main reason is for tourism? Because I don't have to go to New Zealand to donate. I could do it here, save all this money. but I've always wanted to visit New Zealand. I mean, it's, I'm a big Lord of the Rings fan. I wanted to go see Hobbiton, Auckland, and I really want to see it. Like, I don't need to go there, but unfortunately, I was denied. And then I called the embassy. They said, just apply for a tourist visa. And I told them about my situation. They said, yeah, just say you're a tourist. I mean, it sounds like you're really just a tourist. And we even called immigration twice. And immigration said, yeah, being a sperm donor is a valid reason to go in the country. But my lawyer told me, when they told me, is there any other reasons, I should have admitted and been really upfront and honest about it. And he thinks I probably would have got in. So it's not the fact that I'm a donor. I think that's what I think. Because why spend 20 minutes on the phone with me, and when they could have just said, oh, we don't want you in here because you're a sperm donor. It was just that I believe it was, I should have been more upfront. And
so now you're going to wait on that visa, right?
Yeah, the visa takes like 5 days, but I can't apply until the 1st because they don't open it until the 1st. So either my lawyer is going to have to get it appealed, like the decision reversed, or I have to file the visa, which looks like it's very, very quick. So I could still possibly go this month, but if not, I'm going to shoot for October because I have I had roughly 5 to 7 women I planned on donating to. So roughly with artificial insemination and success rates, it'd probably be about maybe 1, 2 kids at the most you're really looking at, which is fine because the country is, it's only 5 million people. I'm not looking to,
Now, really quick, you have also for the first time done in vitro fertilization, right? And that would be child number 50.
Well, currently my 50th child was just born, actually. So I just had a 50th child born in the United Kingdom the other day, yesterday, while I was in Fiji. So I have a 50th child, and then I have another 13 to 14 on the way. And this child, this girl isn't pregnant yet. She's going to implant, I believe she told me today, I just spoke to her, she's going to implant my sperm and her embryo and then freeze it on the 1st. And then she's going to get pregnant, I believe, in 1 year or maybe in like 6 months. I think it may actually be 6 months. I have to recheck what exactly she said. But regardless, in 6 months to a year, she's going to implant my embryo, the frozen embryo, inside of her and have a baby then. But yeah, there will be another child there through IVF. And she's a really great person. She does, she's a doctor, and she actually helped with her line of work is she helps guys with low sperm count and low testosterone. So it's kind of a coincidence.
Luckily, she ran across you.
Very much. I was like, can you tell me all these tips and tricks? And she said, yes, you should take this. There's a lot of research I'm doing because she does research on it. So for some research, you should take this kind of pill and it will really help you. And then, so I'm going to try to maybe take her advice and try to get some pills that she recommends, but she said it's always best to,
but it seems like you're doing fine now. You're populating the world and helping women out there who don't have a partner or can't have children, and now you're helping them with that. So thank you, Kyle Gordy, for joining us here, and we'll check you out on your new Instagram page.
The sperm donor who has helped women with 50 children around this country and other places in other countries.